Let's meet everybody now. First, executive producer from Flash Forward, one of the biggest shows of next season. Let's say hello to Marc Guggenheim. All right, next, a gentleman you've seen in many things. Now you'll see him in Flash Forward coming this fall, John Cho. Parsons from Big Bang. Galecki from Big Bang Theory. Another young woman, we were expecting big things of her. I think you may have heard of Romijn from Eastwood. Coming in disguise tonight, little incognito, Zach Levi from China. Another gentleman from one of the other great shows coming up later in mid-season, Scott Wolf from V. From the Scott Pierce. And someone who's responsible for some movies you probably have seen, also EP from Vampire Diaries, Kevin Williamson. And last, never least, a real-life medium you know about. We've got our own show coming later in the year on Sci-Fi called Soul Evidence. Please welcome Alison Dubois. All right, well, thank you guys all for coming out today. And it occurred to me, actually, I'm going to take advantage very quickly first of having Alison on the panel. Could you tell me how this panel is going to go? Is it going to go okay? Or should I worry about how this is going to go?
I see why you call it a hot panel, because it definitely is, and we need to see more of this hotness this season.
All right. As long as they all live through the panel, that's all that counts. So, all right, well, first I want to sort of a general thing, because working for TV Guide is sort of a natural, but it seems to me that TV is the medium that really pushes the genre more than, I mean, movies do a great job, don't get me wrong, but there's something about the immediacy of television that seems to really suit the genre that everybody out here loves. And I'm curious what you guys think about, you know, TV as the vehicle for doing what you do. How important is it? We can start, you're right next to me.
Well, TV has been the home to so many, great science fiction franchises, like Star Trek and The X-Files and The Twilight Zone. And, when you think about classic science fiction stories, I think inevitably you first or you second think of TV shows. I think there's something about the serialized nature of television, the immediate nature of television, like we said, that really works very well with the science fiction and fantasy genre.
Hey, Kevin, actually, I was going to, because you worked in movie medium, TV medium, what is it about TV that actually made you want to come to TV?
You get the immediacy, it's like, and you get to tell a long story. In a movie, it's a three-act structure, beginning, middle, and end. And with a TV series, you just get to live with it every week. And you get to tell a story. It's all about the characters and what they're going through every week. And the genre, I think, is really good for TV right now because, TV's tough right now. It's a really tough place to try to do it. And you got to grab the audience. You got to hook them. And genre storytelling hooks people. There's always a hook. And I think it's just an easy, relatable thing.
And I'm curious, actually, maybe I can go through everybody. Did you grow up liking a particular show of this sort of genre? We can count Gilligan's Island. I think that's what it counts. Hadn't expected that. Was there, a show that either inspired you for what you're doing now, or just as a kid, this was the one, this was the genre show that made you sort of love TV? I would say, I don't know, Alison, was there one growing up for you, or?
I work crime, so I was watching Police Woman with Angie Dickinson and watching superhero females in real life, the cops that are out there. So I watched a lot of the police shows myself.
Did you have one, Kevin, when you were?
I had so many because I slept in front of the TV, but the one that comes to mind is, $6 Million Man. It was all about St. Austin. I had the whole space tower, 3 arms came off. Big on that one.
But you guys, Scott?
Lost in Space with my after school, watched it every day, every night, every afternoon. The Robot, the Jupiter 2 was not the love.
Yeah, Kevin took mine, $6 Million Man. Bionic Woman as well. You hear it? But yeah, $6 Million Man was just so imaginative. It just kind of, blew the mind off a 9-year-old boy. That's it.
Oh, right. Trans, 9-year-old Scott Wolf. Right? Yeah, exactly. I feel like a 9-year-old. I was really into all the action stuff, like MacGyver and yeah. Do it. Where did that come to me?
I actually loved the Wonder Woman. And I loved the A-Team as well. And the Dukes of Hazzard, I guess.
Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard, A-Team, Greatest American Hero. A lot of honeymooners, which was sci-fi in a way. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
I watched a lot of Three's Company reruns. I really enjoyed also all the Twilight Zone reruns I would watch on weekends, and that just, it's very funny, but I really did. It really did, in that black and white and everything, take you to a different place, and I appreciated going there.
I guess I'll second the $6 Million Man and Voyagers.
Yeah.
Time travel show.
Oh, the time travel.
Yeah. Referring to your Paramount contract, you also really like Star Trek.
Yes, I did.
Probably just assumed that everyone knew that. I mentioned all my favorite shows, but I'll mention Battlestar Galactica.
I'm surprised I know that there's not a $6 Million Man 2 or something, right? Like nobody's redone it with all the popularity.
It needs to be adjusted for inflation.
Actually, or with the economy, they're downsizing. Don't you know, one day in talking about genre shows, do you guys even consider that there is such a thing as a genre show, or is it all TV sort of equal? Maybe, the interesting thing about having a Big Bang guys on, besides, of course, on the cover of TV Guide. That was that, by the way, good experience?
Okay. Do you need me to push anything?
It had a little out of body, though. I kept looking at the pictures on the monitor, and it didn't feel like that
Okay, and
was
just
really
hold
us
it
to me.
with
I'm going, that's not really our
okay.
show. But it is.
It was. I have it on good authority, it was. So.
I have to point out that between Jim and I, there's a lot of forehead on that cover. With all due respect, you could have used for extra advertising space.
Well, I know, we actually were thinking about that. We were going to rent you guys out. So,
He chose.
we're always looking at Make Monk, and I'm sorry we didn't do that